TGIF, the weekend is here. We've done it. Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. And welcome into the Beach Bunker for everyone's favorite day of the week. It is Friday. We have done it. We have made it to the end of a short work week. Congratulate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Let's high five. High five now. Friday is here, the weekend is here, and it is going to be a gorgeous weekend, but we've got a frosty morning this morning. Nipple waking up to +1. Oh, those frosty mornings aren't far away, so let's get out and enjoy what is set to be a gorgeous weekend. Some changes coming to Air Canada. Actually, they implemented the changes yesterday, and it has led to a whole bunch of people being really upset. They've missed their flights. And this is with Air Canada. It's a new policy they just decided to implement like on a Thursday. We've got it for you. Also, we'll take you on a tour of Canada's cheapest grocery store. Loblaws has introduced 3 new grocery stores. They're pilot projects. They say they are the cheapest grocery stores potentially in all of North America. They're all in Ontario. There's 3 of them, and there's some surprising things you won't be able to get at this grocery store. Which is probably what makes it so cheap. Details on that. A Westman woman gets engaged at a major league ballpark, and we've got the video for you coming up this morning on the show. Also, homeowner complaints about Halloween decorations. I can deal with the Halloween decorations, but Christmas lights up and on right now, it's a little early for the Christmas lights up and on, I'm thinking. Halloween decorations? I don't know. You know, it's going to be a great weekend for garage sales. We're going to take a look at the forecast in just a second. Guess who had a garage sale this week? The Hiltons. And I'm not kidding, like the Hilton millionaire billionaires, even billionaires have garage sales. One woman got into the garage sale, and of course she had her phone, and we've got the video for you. And we've got great news for fans of Red Lobster. What a great way to end the week. Red Lobster fans, you are going to be so excited about the news that I've got for you this morning. That is coming up on the show in just a second. First, let's take a look outside and see how chilly we are. Nipawin 1 degree. In Brandon, we're at 5 degrees. Your weather and road update is brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. And we have some sunshine. It's a beautiful morning, but it is cool. It's cool. You say, ooh, it's a little chilly. And near frost, very close to getting frost at Nipawin, waking up to 1 degree. What's the forecast for the weekend? Today, sunny, 20. Saturday, sunny, 25. Sunday, sunny and 29 degrees. Monday, sunny and 28. Next week is just a continuation of this beautiful summer-like weather. I mean, summer doesn't come to an end until September 22nd. It really feels like it this weekend. So get out and enjoy it, whatever you have got planned. I know there are a lot of sun seekers at Downtown Cruise Night last night. Downtown Cruise Night was a huge success, last one of the season, and it was a gorgeous evening for it. We were supposed to get some showers and thunder showers yesterday, and I don't think they really materialized. So congratulations to everybody involved with Downtown Cruise Nights and for making it a big success again this year. Another year wrapping up, and we'll look forward to next year. Things are slowly winding down. Okay, here is a look at the temperature map, and we'll find Nipawin on the map here. Oh, there's a bit more blue. Oh, we're sandwiched in here. Blue to the east, blue to the west. That's temperatures very close to the freezing mark this morning. Manitoba, we seem to be in a bit of a bubble here, so that's a good thing. But again, +1 is getting very. There was no frost warnings, but we will be getting those, I'm sure, in the coming days. Hey, Taylor Swift season is back. What? Oh my gosh, NFL is back. Taylor's back. Shake it off. Shake it off. Did you watch the football game last night? I caught the first half of it. Then I went to bed. Too much Taylor for me. Taylor overload. I can't do it. You know what? I'm purposely not going to be watching Kansas City Chief games. Not that I'm a Taylor hater, but it's like, come on, I'm here to watch the football game. Come on now, guys. Seriously. What are you doing? Let's say good morning to our chatters this morning. We have got folks coming in from all platforms. Again, we're on Twitch. That's the mothership is Twitch. We move there for hour 2 of the show. But for hour 1, it's available to pretty much everyone everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok. Good morning to everyone peering in from all 4 corners of the internet. And again, the show is available in podcast form. It's 40 minutes or less. The good stuff. Mostly good stuff available in, of course, an audio version that will be available starting at 12 noon Central Time. Dang Dog is in several places at once already this morning. You just popped up on my TikTok here. Let's do it. Welcome aboard. Let's get that screen going on. Here we go. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Let's do it. Who do we got to say happy Friday to this morning? We've got Tasha in. Looking forward to the keyboard. Oh, and if you're new to the show, we do Keyboard Friday. It is the legendary keyboard song that everyone looks forward to at the end of every week. It's legendary. How legendary is it? Well, Adele called me and actually asked to purchase the rights to the song, and I said no. She said, please, can I please have the Friday song rights? I'd like to perform it. I said no. She said, that's it. I'm taking a break from music. If I can't put the Friday song in my performance in Vegas, I'm leaving Vegas. I'm calling it quits. I'm going to take a break, and that's exactly what happened. It is what it is. Oh, Dang Dong wanted to make sure I wasn't lying that we are we're streaming on TikTok. Yes, check it out everywhere. Go over to X right now. Go over to YouTube. You'll find us all over the place, polluting the internet with our beach brilliance. So anyway, Tosh, Road Reverend, good to see you on a Friday. Thanks for being early risers along with Mama J. Excited about a Friday. So is Cheryl. Everyone on Twitch so far. Quentin is here too. Zumba Bernice is saying happy Friday to all our friends. Cindy, Polar Bear, Derek in this morning. Good morning. Mama J is here too. Going to be a beautiful weekend, says Cindy. Oh yeah, it's going to be gorgeous. And good news for our farming friends. Again, as harvest continues. Good morning, Cockers 101. Nice name. That's great. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm thinking of roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Who's ready for the keyboard? I am. Let's do it. Let's get to the keyboard. Jody is here on Facebook this morning. Hi, Jody on Facebook and Janine on Facebook as well with coffee, wine emojis, sunshine emojis, golf emojis. Great weekend to get a last golf game in. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. There was a lot of golf tournaments still going on, trying to slip them in before the snow flies. KDD4380 is here on Twitch. Tosh says, Keyboard Friday, because can we do it early? Because we'd like to hear it before 8 o'clock. Okay, we'll see if we can slide it in before 8 o'clock and make that happen. Nick is here on Facebook. Loving that. Bev is here on Facebook. Hi, Bev. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Trish is here on TikTok. Good morning, Trish. Bluesy Blue on Facebook. Derek is here on Twitch. Wonder who she's going to be contractually dating this season. Talking about Taylor Swift. Oh, the internet exploded. Taylor's in the house. They needed extra security yesterday. Her boots, those red boots, apparently sold out online. It's just crazy. But where there's money to be made, Trev is here. Oh, Trev on Facebook. Look at this. He's coming out on Facebook. Taylor Hater is catchy. Maybe she'll date the other Kelsey brother. Ooh. Oh, man. Richard Danielle Piero on Facebook. Hey, Richie. Rich, how's it going? Happy Friday to you. Hope you have a great weekend. Ryan says, good morning, everyone. Likely was a touchdown. Yeah, they cut to her a few times. I couldn't take it. I had to sign off. Got some beauty sleep. But it was good to see football back on, and it was a good game. And minus the Taylor, Minnesota Vikings don't really have a Taylor. Yeah, we did have what's her name sing that song about I date a Minnesota Viking, but she doesn't show up at the games. Gwen is here on Facebook. Happy Friday. Go Riders. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay, well, we got all our football fans in chat this morning. Riders, Bombers. Who's got the Banjo Bowl? Big upset this past weekend. The Riders usually take the Labor Day Classic. They make it a good game, but no, the Bombers took it. The Banjo Bowl goes tomorrow in Winnipeg. Going to be a gorgeous day for football. Could be even better than what we saw in Regina, which was a really nice day. But who is going to win? Who is going to win? Is it Bombers? Is it Riders? Is it green? Is it blue? A recent survey in our area, Brandon is 120 miles to the west of Winnipeg, and we would be, 225, 250 miles to the east of Regina. So we're not technically in the middle of Winnipeg and Regina, but we're closer to Winnipeg by at least a couple hours. But it's amazing how many Rider fans are in the area. There are a lot of Rider fans, as Gwen has just demonstrated on Facebook this morning, that there are a lot of Rider fans in our area. So are you going to cheer for the Riders or the Bombers? Don't be shy. Let us know. Don't be shy. Riders or Bombers? Who's going to win? How many hot dogs you going to have? Let's go. Let's go. Mama Sunday says Bombers all the way. Cheryl says go blue. So we got 2 Bombers, 1 Rider. The question always comes up, what would happen if Taylor Swift and Adele broke up with each other? Nick, are you smoking already this morning? What is going on? I like MJ. Someone's going to win. People are going to be drunk. Go Sports. What do you think? I'll give you the first guess. I think the Riders are going to win. I think that it's going to be one of those. Normally, the Riders will win the Labor Day Classic and then let the Bombers win the Banjo Bowl. And I think it's going to be we're going to be here on Monday. We're going to be here on Monday saying, oh, the Bombers blew it. They blew it. It'll be a big loss. I'm predicting a double-digit ass whooping, crushing, thrashing defeat in Winnipeg at the hands of the Saskatchewan Roughriders. That's what I predict. Janine disagrees. Bombers all the way. Cindy says, never been a Bombers fan, so not going to start now. I'll give my predictions after the game. That Nick is, that's probably a smart thing to do. If only Vegas would let you do that. Oh, that's coming from a Vikings fan. More like the Bombers are going to beat the Riders again. I don't know. You're breaking up, Trev. I can't. Bad signal. Bad signal. Okay, so the game is tomorrow, and we'll circle back to that action on Monday. Okay, yesterday's good thing. What happened yesterday that was good? Give me a holler, GT, and then Dash. Tell me what was awesome about yesterday. And, speaking of Downtown Cruise Night, our very own Zumba Bernice was there live on location to give us this update. Her and the girls downtown looking great. Zumba Bernice and company. And then she says, hang on. Stop the show. Trev says, if the Riders win, I'll bring you a case of Pilsner. Can someone screenshot that for me, please? A case of Pilsner. Okay, now I'm really going to be I'm invested in the game. This is better than online wagering. I can get a free case of beer. Okay. I got distracted. This is Zumba Bernice and her friends, Downtown Cruise Night. Zumba Bernice says, GT went to Cruise Night, ran into my beautiful friends. I sent a pic, yes. Looking lovely. Thank you for sharing that. And it was a beautiful night. It's so sad that they've come to a close. I'm curious to know whether they would stretch it another couple of weeks. I mean, we do have nice weather till the end of September. Or is it because, everybody's got their own things going on, school, sports, and stuff, too busy maybe to have it? Anyway, again, congrats to all the organizers of Downtown Cruise Nights. Big success again this year. People love those. Brings so many people downtown. It's one of the only events that brings massive crowds to our downtown. Nick says, GT sent you pics from last night. RCAF band at the Riverbank. Is that a new band? Oh, Joni... MJ screenshotted Trev's beer offering, so thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Now I'm really going to be excited about the game when you put some stuff on the line. Okay, so Nick says that there was a band. Is this a rap band, a rock band? What's going on? Oh, the RCA. Oh, this is like a military band. I bet you that's what it sounded like. Oh, there he is, telling jokes. Did you hear the one about the major that walked in and saw the corporal and the sergeant? I'm here all afternoon. And now a song for you. The theme to SpongeBob SquarePants. Is that how that went? No. Imagine, hey? Imagine flying fighter jets by day, by night, playing the saxophone. Oh, man, I never have a problem getting a date. No, not at all. Oh, look at that beautiful stage in our town. It was a gorgeous night. Whatever you were doing outside, it was a beautiful... Thank you for sharing, Nick. Appreciate that. And if the Bombers win, I get a case of blue. What? I missed that one. Cheryl says GT spent some time. Why? Something got cut off there, Cheryl. Spent some time. What? Ryan says a rubber band. They play all kinds of music. I like when they get into the I like when the military band plays like Eminem or like Drake. Yo, we're the military band. There we go. Now Cheryl got it working again. Cheryl says, GT, I spent some time with my parents. Mom and I went to Brandon, did some shopping. Nice. Yellow Jacket. Good morning, Yellow Jacket. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here on a Friday. GT, welcome my 10th grandchild this week. Holy cow, 10th? What? Oh, everybody congratulate Yellow Jacket. That is fantastic. Woohoo! 10th grandchild. Wow. That is great. So Yellow Jacket is going to have a lot of Christmas presents under the Christmas tree this year. Holy man. Good morning to Paul and First Stone on TikTok. Jack, Frankie, Brent, Michael, Janine. Good morning. We're doing yesterday's good thing. If you got something good, just type in GT- Melissa, type in GT and then a dash, and then tell us what was good from yesterday. MJ sent the GT to the mailbag. So I'm just going to take a quick peruse here. And, I thought that was the screenshot of the bet. Hang on a second. It's not. I have some problems sometimes getting those pictures to show up. They seem to want... Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, yes. How could I forget? How could I possibly forget? So, MJ went over to see our friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Supporting those that support me. Thank you so much. Thank you. And, of course, you are rewarded with some of those beautiful cookies on those pizza buns I was talking about. I see the pizza buns, and I realize I can't get home without eating them. The bags, I don't know what it is, but the ones they sell me, the bags seem to open themselves. There's a problem with the pizza bun bags. They just open themselves, and then there's a problem with the pizza buns jumping in my cake hole. I have no clue. It's a problem. I have an addiction. There's just this rich cheddar cheese in them. They're just so delicious. Oh, man. Nice haul. Thanks for sharing, MJ. That's great. Can't have the show without sponsors. And, of course, Kuiper's Family Bakery's got pizza buns. They've got sticky buns, cinnamon buns, monster cookies. It's time to treat the student in your household to a sleeve of monster cookies. Why don't you do that? Visit our friends at Kuiper's Family Bakery. You'll be so glad you did. It's a great way to celebrate a Friday. Go, just like MJ did. Go get, show the second pick. Oh, there was a second pick? Hang on a second. Oh, and then what did you put? Ice cream on? Kuiper's with ice cream? You took delectable and made it even more delectable. Oh, my God. Okay, I got it. Thank you so much again for sharing. I do appreciate it. Again, love when you support those that support me because I don't have a show without my sponsors. Kuiper's Family Bakeries at 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. Leon's Furniture Superstore Customer Appreciation Event. They're another great sponsor that I love having on. Can't do the show without our friends at Leon's, and I wouldn't be sitting in my living room without my Leon's couch. And everyone's a winner with Lucky Leon's. Your chance to win big like a $5,000 home furnishing makeover. Hundreds of furniture, mattress, and appliance prizes, plus millions of dollars in instant discounts waiting to be claimed. If you missed the QR code yesterday, go to the 55-minute mark of yesterday's show. 55-minute mark of yesterday's show. The QR code is there. Scan it. You're an instant winner. You just got to go into the store, claim your prize. That's it. Leon's Furniture Superstore at 3635 Victoria Avenue. Another neat trick, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see the Leon's post from yesterday. And there's a link there, a VIP link. Just click on that, instantly be taken to the VIP zone. They got lots of new technology stuff going on at Leon's. But at the end of the day, great furniture, great appliances, great electronics at great prices. And speaking of great, Andrea and the crew over at EP Law Office will help you through your real estate transaction. If you're putting a will together, some final plans, they're really, really great at ironing out the details for you. And they also do corporate law. So if you know of somebody that is transferring a business, they're incorporating, you've got some legal questions regarding any type of business endeavors, you're going to want to contact EP Law Office at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th, eplawoffice.ca. Yesterday's good thing. I think we got it. Oh, yes. Cinnamon buns, ice cream, so tasty. It's Friday. It's a time to celebrate. Careful if you're taking an Air Canada flight. Because it's been just a few days since they've pissed everybody off. Air Canada yesterday decided that they would make changes to their arrival times. Now, normally when you go and fly, you have to be at the airport for a domestic flight 45 minutes before you leave. Well, Air Canada decided that that was not long enough for them. Things are getting a little bit busy, I guess. They need a little bit more time to get you processed and onto your aircraft. So that has moved from 45 minutes to 1 hour. Some airlines have already had that 1 hour stipulation in place, but the real problem is that they didn't really say, hey, we're going to implement this in a couple of weeks. They just basically said, surprise, and people were missing their planes yesterday because of it.
Travelers have a new rule to navigate. Air Canada passengers have to check in an hour before a domestic flight instead of 45 minutes. New as of yesterday, Dakota Clark didn't check in soon enough and missed her flight out of Halifax.
It's kind of frustrating because I had work tomorrow that I'm not going to, and I had appointments to go to at the end that needed to get changed.
Air Canada says the change ensures a smoother, more efficient boarding and baggage loading process and gives everyone peace of mind in preparation for takeoff. The exception is at the Billy Bishop Toronto City Airport, where the check-in is cut off at 30 minutes before flights. This passenger, who likes to be early for his flights, doesn't mind.
The bad thing that when I arrived here, I knew that the flight has been delayed for 1 hour.
Yeah, there's nothing like showing up early and then you got to wait even longer.
In which they can, in fact, improve their on-time performance, and this is one strategy.
But the aviation expert questions the move.
I think this is a bit of overkill in terms of their imposition of this rule on all Canadian airports, in fact, on airports worldwide.
While others are on board.
I think overall the changes are mostly positive. It streamlines everything. It makes everything clear.
The airline points out there is online check-in 24 hours in advance, but people who want to do it in person should arrive early in case there's a line. Anyone dropping off baggage has to do it 45 minutes before their flight.
All right, so there you go. So at least you know, and again, it's important because Air Canada, popular in these parts, especially, coming out of Winnipeg, and so you got to be there an hour. Now, if you're my wife, she's always doubling it. So if it was 45 minutes, we show up an hour and a half. And now if we had to fly an Air Canada flight, I have to show up 2 hours at a time because I want to make sure we don't miss anything. I want to make sure that we don't miss our flight, which You know, thankfully, we've never been late. I've never missed a flight. Have you missed a flight before? I've never missed a flight. I've almost missed a flight, but that was because I slept in. And the hotel didn't give us our wake-up call. It's that classic roll over in your bed, and you look at the alarm clock, and you go, oh, look at that. It's 5 a.m. I need to be at the airport for 5:30. Wait a second. It says 5:15. Trace, it's 5:15. We got to be at the airport in 15 minutes. Holy cow. Talk about kerchunk in your heart is just going, oh, bang, 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 out of bed, into the shower. Water's on. Doesn't matter if it's hot, cold, it's chaos. Awful. Most awful thing that's ever happened. Only happened one time. But be prepared. Show up early if you're going to be flying out on Air Canada. Normally, our Friday beach cam is Hollywood, Florida, but they're cloudy. They're kind of gross today. So we're moving over to a sunnier place. Apparently, Jamaica is a little bit better this morning. So who's up for a quick trip to Jamaica? I know you are. It's Friday, Sunseekers. Thank you for being on the show today. Good to see you.
Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah, Friday's here, gonna start to play. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. Waves crashing, music loud. Feel the vibe, join the crowd. Sun seekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertows, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, grows, grows. Sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Grooving down, feel the beat. The beat! It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertows, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, grows, grows. Sun is up, let's spread the day. Oh yeah. Friday's here, gonna start to play. Gonna start to play, yeah. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, Friday, Jamaica. It's rum time. Ryan is in for Jamaican rum. Let's do it. Oh, man, this is a rotating cam. You didn't get any other shots here this morning, but it will come. This is one of the rotating cameras in Jamaica. Beautiful sunshine. A little cloudy in Florida this morning, and actually up the U.S. East Coast, so... this is a much better shot. When we do it at 8 o'clock, chances are we'll get a better beach shot. But you can see these beautiful cliffs here. Isn't that gorgeous? Good morning, Jamaica. Live shot this morning. We come over to southern Manitoba, see if our cameras are updating here. Let's take a look-see. And we have got, this Arden cam just refuses to update. She's given us some problems this morning. Not quite sure what's happening there. Oh, there we go. Now it's the Grand Valley camera that's giving us some problems. Give me one more second here to try and update that. No, doesn't want to update. Okay. But we're seeing sunshine in all four corners anyway, from south of Brandon on 10, East Eli. We got lots of sunshine, and it's cool. 6 degrees, as I was saying earlier this morning. If you're just joining the show, Nipawin waking up to +1. That is to the east of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. +1. It was a cool morning this morning when we first got into the beach bunker. And we are expecting a beautiful weekend. It is going to be gorgeous. Sunshine and 20 today. 25 for Saturday in the sun. Sunday, sunny and 29. And Monday, sunny and 28. Your weather and roads update brought to you by voicemanusa.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on voicemanusa.com. Call 204-730-2333. Let them plan your ride. Get you into the city and style. Maybe a visit to Red Lobster. Oh, I've got good news, Red Lobster fans. Just as we were the first to tell you they were declaring bankruptcy, the bankruptcy protection may be coming to an end by the end of September. What does that mean exactly? All these business things going on. We'll explain coming up. It's good news. It's all good. Okay, so there's Nipawin there. Saskatchewan is frosty. They're frosty. Northern Ontario also frosty, and Manitoba in the middle. We fared okay. There's the North American map this morning. Nothing on the radar, which signals lots of Friday sunshine. Well, and Ryan says, I thought they were bankrupt. And that's where the confusion is. Going bankrupt and bankruptcy protection. So bankruptcy protection, putting this in layman's terms for someone like me to understand, bankruptcy protection means, okay, we're basically going bankrupt. We are kind of on life support. We're struggling, and basically, as you know, in the hospital, if a person is on life support, heaven forbid, that is very close to the end. Someone trips on a plug, and you're in deep, deep trouble. Well, bankruptcy protection is essentially the same thing, but because life support is on, creditors, you're allowed to not pay your bills, essentially. Again, I'm just oversimplifying it terribly. So it gives you a chance to say to your creditors, hey, quit calling us asking for money. We're in bankruptcy protection. There's a whole bunch of legal mumbo jumbo involved. And then what happens is you're allowed to, at that time, restructure, which means you close some stores that didn't make money, you fire some people, you hire some other consultants to kind of make your business better. And so as this life support system is happening, you're trying to make things better. And that's what happened with Red Lobster. And in fact, amidst all those moves of attempting to make things better, another company stepped forward and said, okay, things are looking pretty good. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to invest. Your bankruptcy protection stuff went so well that we're going to invest. So news this morning that Red Lobster has been cleared to exit Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. Now, it's not a done deal. We don't want to jump the gun, but this is very good news for Red Lobster fans. Because when we first announced that they were going into bankruptcy protection on the business life support, as it were, the next step, again, is closure. And bankruptcy protection, when they're restructuring, as I just said, means that some stores were going to close, unfortunately. But Winnipeg came through it. Regina, I believe, came through it. All the stores that are close to us came through it. A group of investors under the name RL Holdings is ready to buy Red Lobster by October the 1st. And so this is all good news. So no all-you-can-eat shrimp till they get above water, asks Ryan. Well, and that's part of that whole restructuring thing. The bad news didn't stop when Red Lobster said, we need bankruptcy protection. And the first thing they did is say, yeah, no more all-you-can-eat shrimp. It's costing us a fortune. Plus, we got to close a bunch of stores and fire a bunch of people. So the heavy lifting, as it were, is apparently over. And so as part of the restructuring plan, a group of investors would purchase the company. It's a great day for Red Lobster, they said in a statement. Apparently more than $60 million in new funding is coming in. So once they once they get all their books together and reorganize, and I think an important part of being in Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection is getting serious about bringing in the dreaded consultants to say, okay, here's what you need to do. You need to close these stores. You need to fire these people. You need to move this stuff off the menu, bring this stuff on the menu, blah, 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 and they complied. And so Red Lobster will live to see another day. Now, so what'll happen is if this is all approved, they'll exit bankruptcy protection. This new company, RL Investor Holdings, will make it official. They'll take over Red Lobster. And once they start moving and the cash starts flowing and things start cooking again, I bet sometime in 2025, we may see the return of Endless Shrimp. You know what? You heard it here first. I'm saying may. I'm not saying it's a done deal. But I think that once they can get their feet back under them again and start making money, I think that we could see Endless Shrimp back in 2025, baby, yeah! So what do we have to do? We have to practice, kids. Sunseekers, we have to go into Red Lobster training. So what we need to do is we need to watch for sales on shrimp, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, like as if it was the Olympics. Prepare, Sunseekers, prepare. Let's get ready. Everyone is excited. Everyone is pumped. So starting with a little bit of good news. Here's more good news. So Loblaws has opened what they say is the cheapest grocery store in North America. Actually, there's 3 of them. Now, this may not be permanent. It's a pilot project, meaning that they've done this as a grand experiment. And we're going to take a tour of the store in just a minute. Because it's Loblaws, they have the no-name brand, which isn't a name. It's a color, yellow, and no name. But it is trademarked, so it technically is a name. I digress. What I find interesting about these 3 pilot stores is they say that they run them differently than your traditional grocery store, which you'll see in just a second. And what's interesting is the heavily regulated grocery items that aren't in the store. You won't be able to buy eggs in this store. You won't be able to buy chicken in this store. In fact, no meats. In fact, no refrigeration. It's like a giant dollar store or a Dollarama, except it's no-name goods. Some other goods are in there. And again, we'll take a tour. It's a lot of yellow, so brace yourself for a lot of yellow. And we'll have to wait and see if they can actually make this go. But yeah, I found it interesting. Oh, and no dairy, because dairy is heavily regulated in Canada too. So you can't go get milk. You can't go get eggs, cheese. You can't get there. But like toilet paper, you'll get your chips. Can't get your dip though, because it's a dairy product. But here it is. The new no-name store. There's 3 of them in Southern Ontario. And if these work, they may be rolling them out to the rest of the country. They kind of remind me of a No Frills. I think Dauphin has a No Frills. Let's have a look together and have a tour here. Here we go.
I really do think that this store is going to get a lot of use.
LaSalle Mayor Crystal Malage toured the new no-name store at the Windsor Crossing Premium Outlet Mall.
It's absolutely important. We've heard it from our residents that they need help. They need ways to save a few dollars when grocery shopping. They're having a hard time putting food on the table.
The Ultra Discount Store, launched by grocery giant Loblaws, promises shoppers can save up to 20%, and about 2/3 of the products are priced under $5.
Oh, let's go back. I can check out some of those prices there. So what do we got on the shelf here? Mustard for $2.47. That's not really that cheap. Is that really cheap? Seafood sauce for $2. Oh, there's the Frank's Red Hot on the top shelf. $4. That's a pretty good price. Cindy says, yeah, Dauphin Swan River have No Frills. I've been in the Dauphin No Frills, and it looks just like this store. I'm trying to figure out what the difference is between the no-name store and the No Frills store. I don't know. Let's keep watching.
$5.
We've looked at how we run a store, and we've reduced our cost. As you can see, it's a different experience than what we usually have in our typical grocery store. And we've taken all the savings of cost and we've passed it on.
I like the sign in the back, really fresh, cheap stuff. They don't invest a whole lot in descriptive advertising in their store. Another sign says cheap, tastes great. Food available here. Get your grub. Vittles on the cheap.
Through price to our customer.
We're the first one to open, which is really exciting, but I think the location's actually perfect.
Students were at the store early this morning looking for a job and to fill their carts.
There's a lot of students that I'm sure are really looking for those shelf staples to have in their residence rooms, but even just for the residents around there, having a great option like that. We know the cost of groceries is really skyrocketing, and that's really impacting a lot.
Oh, no name mac and cheese for $1. Is that good? Is that a good price? Cheap. This is cheap. This is cheaper. This is the cheapest. I kind of like their signs. They've injected a little bit of humor into these no-name stores.
Skyrocketing, and that's really impacting a lot of people.
And customers have noticed.
It was good, like $31, and I got quite a few things, fresh vegetables and, things that I can use today and on the weekend.
Loblaws chose the location based on rent and ability to get up and running quickly. The store is the first of 3 in Ontario and is a 6-month pilot. The doors open as Windsor's unemployment rate is at 9.1%, almost 4% higher than it was a year ago at this time.
Unfortunately, that's something that Windsor Essex typically has to deal with. So again, having something that can really help impact that cost of living can really help everyone across the board if they can get out to that location.
So there you go. That is inside the no-name store. 3 of them in Ontario. The very first one opening in Windsor. That's a pretty high unemployment rate. Yay, caramba. They need it. But no meat, no dairy, and no eggs. They'll try this until Christmas time, and then in January, they'll say, this worked, this will be good, and we'll roll it out to the rest of the country. But would you really not shop there because you can't get meat, dairy, and eggs? Is it that important to you? What do you say, Sunseekers? What do you say? Mr. D says, No Name has been in Alberta for years. It's a great place to shop for lower-income people and family. Although Loblaw says this is a pilot project, so maybe you're thinking no frills. And we do have a couple of no frills in the area. I'm wondering what the difference might be. I guess no frills doesn't. I never really looked that close. Oh, I did get cheese at no frills when I was in Dauphin one time. So you could get dairy at the no frills. So that's probably the difference. You won't get dairy, meat, and eggs. I don't know. You could. I had no idea. I'd read something that I had read another report on these stores opening in Ontario and how they see their competition as dollar stores, which tells me some of the data that Loblaws is sitting on is pretty crazy when you think how many people are going to dollar stores to buy food. Interesting. So we'll have to wait and see. I think Sunseekers they are good to go with anything. They're pretty easy going. Good morning, Sue. Good to see you. Welcome. Hi, Carol and Debbie. Happy Friday to you, too. Happy Friday to you, too. Yeah, Mr. D, they're very popular, yeah. No frills means no frills. Means you have to bag your own groceries and find your own way and get your own stuff, and you know how that rolls. But times are tough for a lot of people. It's going to be some welcome relief for those people in Southern Ontario. So lots of good news this morning on the show, although sad news for those who were hoping for a Canadian ownership of 7-Eleven. This in business news this morning, the owner of 7-Eleven has said no to the Canadian buyout of 7-Eleven. We told you last week that, how do you pronounce it again? Choctard? Hang on a second. I think it's called Choc. Oh, no, Couche-Tard. Couche-Tard was trying to buy 7-Eleven, and 7-Eleven is just playing hard to get. Yeah, it's a Japanese company, actually, that owns 7-Eleven, and they said, Yeah, 39 billion is just, it's a little low for us. If you throw in 39 billion and some corn dogs and a couple of slushy machines, maybe we can talk. So, Couche-Tard has got to go back to the drawing board and maybe come up with another offer. So 7-Eleven has said, it's not like we're refusing to sell. It's just that the price that you're offering is a little bit low. Good weekend for slushies and Slurpees and frozen drinks. Oh my gosh, 29 in the sunshine by Sunday. Holy cow. Hopefully no severe weather, because if there's severe weather, that could mean hail. And even this time of year, you can get hail. And boy, we had enough hail through the summer. If you get hail on your car and you have some of those dents and dings, see our friends at Auto Fashion. They've got paintless dent repair at Auto Fashion. Fine auto finishing means that even if you're too busy to get the inside of your car clean, they'll take care of it for you, and they give you that new car smell back again. Maybe it's been a busy summer. You're back into the routine, and that first day of school, you had to wade through chip bags and garbage and Tim Hortons cups that are left over in the front of the car, and it's just a disaster. Take it to Auto Fashion. They'll take care of it for you. From scratches and dings to auto detailing. Auto Fashion is at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet next to the car wash. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here. Again, we're going to be filling gas tanks for Fuel Good Day with Co-ops of Westman. Charities across the province, indeed across Canada, will benefit when you fill your gas tank at your local co-op gas bar. There'll be all kinds of dignitaries and celebrities and community leaders and business people putting gas in tanks September the 17th. That's a Tuesday. Yours truly will be at the Co-op on Richmond Avenue between noon and 2 on Fuel Good Day. So watch for my stuff online, and better yet, would love to have you drop on by, support the cause. We're supporting food banks here in Brandon. That is on the 17th of September from noon until 2 at the Co-op Gas Bar on Richmond Avenue. It's Fuel Good Day. Let's do good in the community by filling up at your local co-op. Heritage Co-op, Pembina Co-op, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary Co-op, Neepawa Gladstone Co-op, and Hamiota Co-op, too. And Sunrise Credit Union. Sunrise Credit Union, 19 locations across southwestern Manitoba, cheering on those folks in the combines and the grain trucks, making sure that all that good food is coming off the fields. And man, they are going to have a great weekend for harvest this weekend, but they get thirsty. They get hungry. See lots of great pictures of families out in the field, having those dinners, taking them out to the farmers, setting up a table out in those beautiful Manitoba evenings, Saskatchewan evenings, and enjoying some food and some sunshine, working hard to get the crop off. And Sunrise Credit Union Ag members, you can get some of that food and drink for free by entering the Sunrise Credit Union Harvest Cool Down giveaway by texting COOLER, COOLER, to 78669. One ag member from each Sunrise location will win a cooler full of food to feed their harvest crew on behalf of the awesome staff at Sunrise Credit Union. sunrisecu.mb.ca for more. And again, thank you to our farming friends for all you do. I'm glad you've got a great weekend ahead. And keep on trucking. Thank you so much for all you do. Okay, next up on the show, Westman woman gets engaged at the ballpark. This is cool. What ballpark? This was Candy Lee Henderson. She's from Reston. She lives in Brandon. Her and her boyfriend were in Denver. What's the date? Hang on, I got to get this right. September the 5th. They were at a base. When the Blue Jays were playing in Denver. They're at the ball game, and this comes up on the scoreboard. Here we go. Look closely. Here it is. Oh, Rocky salute. Oh. Candy, will you marry me? Love, Curtis. Oh, that's so cool. So what did he say? Cut to the video. Somebody else took the video. And here's Curtis. They had good seats. You guys got some. Well, you got to have good seats for the big day. Oh, look at this. The whole section is cheering them on. Obviously, baseball fans, good place to propose. That is awesome. Congratulations, you two. Congratulations. That's awesome. Have you ever heard of some wild places people have proposed? Let me know in chat. Wild places people have proposed. Candy Lee Henderson and her boyfriend getting engaged in Denver at a Blue Jays Rocky game. Here's the big shot right here. Oh, and he might go all the way. Is it going to be a home run? Yes, it will be a home run. And then, will you marry me? And sign the baseball. And, oh, man, they like baseball. They like baseball. And you got to get a little Rocky souvenir. Good job, guys. Good job. Congratulations. Home run indeed. Be funny if she says, let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you my answer in the morning. I remember that. Meatloaf. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. And he rounds first. He comes second. Oh, my God. And it's home base. Oh, he's going to come in. He's coming in. And here comes the throw. And he's going to go down. Whoa. I got to stop right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Praying for the end of time. No kidding, hey? Okay, I got to play that song. I'll get in big trouble. Sorry. It's a great song. I got to know right now. MJ says, my hubby proposed to us in the backyard. It was just the two of us. Just the two of us. Did he put that song on? We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Played an hour too. Oh, no, Twitch will hammer me too. They're so bad. Those, you know what? I hope the show lasts long enough that we can do that. We will have so much fun. It's the only thing we can't do. We can say what we want. We can curse if we want. We can pretty much do it. We just can't play music. It's so stupid. But I think they're protecting radio stations. The radio stations are literally one of the last media that are doing relatively well. Enough so that they can at least pay their bills. And without music, what's a radio station? You kind of have to have the music. You have to have the superstars like this. Oh, there she invaded. I don't know. Oh, no. TSN Sports Center. What are you doing? They were providing updates last night during the game. TSN was providing updates on Taylor Swift. Breaking news, third bathroom break for Taylor Swift, and it's only the first quarter. Is she pregnant? Of course I'm kidding. But it was kind of that bad. TSN breaking news live from SportsCenter. Let's go to Jerry, who is up with Taylor Swift there, and get her thoughts on the first half of the game. I think that the boys were running, and there was some tackling and cheering, and it was really, really loud. I thought it's great, and my boyfriend is just the best. And these boots were made for walking, baby. These boots were made, and just so you know, you can buy them right now at Amazon if you go to amazon.ca/hookerboots. And they're it's taylorshookerboots.com. I make fun because they sold out. Purse gone. Boots gone. Her outfit is even sold out. Everything she touches turns to gold. And in a capitalist society, it doesn't matter if it's a a 10-foot tall green giant selling corn. Bum, 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 green giant. If it's the most popular thing on the internet, called the Hoktui Giant, people gravitate to it. There's people who want to make money off it, and there's a lot of money to be made. And in the media business, eyeballs are money. And so you put Taylor Swift on the screen, and all of a sudden, girls come in from all four corners of the house. Dad's watching football. Oh, Taylor Swift is on the screen. Get out of here. I'm watching some football. She was drinking. Was she drinking? Oh, thought she was a good girl. Oh, man. Hey, before we run, don't forget that it's open house weekend in Shiloh. For our friends in Shiloh, or if you're in the area, you want to take in a fun event, there's Touch a Truck, community booths, family-friendly activities. This is going to go tomorrow from 11 till 3 out at CFB Shiloh. The weather's going to be fantastic. We have a base, a military base, very close to our town, and it's not very often that people in our town get out to see this thing. See what goes on out there. See what kind of equipment they have. See what the setup is like. And this weekend would be a great weekend to do that. There's inflatables, and it's going to be kind of like a base carnival, an open house. Should be lots of fun. 11 till 3 tomorrow at CFB Shiloh. Taylor will not be appearing. Tyler might be appearing. I might wander on out there. It's always fun to visit our friends out in Shiloh. Hey, thanks for making it a great week, you guys. Welcome back. Thank you for being part of our short work week. Crazy Bill, thank you so much. Thank you, Crazy Bill. It's great to have you as a fan. Anybody with a name like Crazy Bill? Kalina, Mr. D out in Alberta watching on TikTok this morning. Thank you so much. Susu, we've got Fu Man and Pauline and Scarlett and Perry, and the list goes on. TikTokers, we got to run. We're moving the party over to Twitch, okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch through TylerGlenShow.com on the website. And don't forget, there's a podcast that's uploaded every weekday at 12 noon. It's a shorter version of the 2-hour show. Thank you. Have a great weekend, guys, and we'll see you on Monday. Fantastic. Thank you. Wow. Okay. And now we have to say farewell to our friends on the other platforms. And you miss out because you know what's coming up next, the keyboard. Welcoming in our first weekend of the new fall session. And so, X, do join us on Twitch for the keyboard song. It's worth the price of admission, I'll tell you. It's pretty wild and awesome. Thank you, Xers. We'll catch you later. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday at 7 o'clock. And likewise, YouTube, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, YouTube. I appreciate it. We're moving over to Twitch, okay?